What's the one thing you cherish from your childhood? Maybe it's one of your favorite toys or a movie you've seen, perhaps a game console you had. But for me, it starts on the day when I came home after a challenging school years and my colleagues told me we should play a game over the summer. And it was a little game called Arsenal. This was over 6 years ago now. Next thing I know, I'd be constantly alert to watch every new Roblox upload. After all, we were all megaphone spamming ace pilots at some point, weren't we? One day, however, I decided to give wings to my creativity. And I had always been different from other kids growing up. Repetition, childish things, obsessive-like interests. So it made me stay in touch with my artistic side. And maybe it's the reason why I held on to that game for so long. I built a community around my image and around the one thing I loved the most. But this isn't a tale with a happy ending, because watching your favorite game decline is like watching those who you trust leave. It's painful, and I know that feeling way too well. Through the coldest of nights and the most troublesome years, Arsenal was the only thing that was there for me. Addiction is defined as a psychological need for a habit or an object. But now, is it justifiable if you don't have anything else left? Not really. But overcoming an addiction, much like overcoming years worth of trauma from abuse and abandonment, is one of the hardest things someone can do in their life. The world keeps spinning and it won't wait for you. Should I abandon my comfort zone, and is it even worth it? No, it is. The hockey event happened years ago, and the slider update just as long ago. Night's Edge and Arsenal Reloaded are just as finished as each other. The real me, whom I've forgotten, is somewhere in there. I just need someone to pull it out. Luckily, I've been sent the mightiest angels in my darkest times. My only consolation was no longer a digital environment. So, in the end, I can say that dear Arsenal, the thing I've cherished the most in my childhood and teenage years is you. With my heart full and many of my major accomplishments in life tracing back to the silly days I was making sans jokes in street corner, I say farewell until I cross paths with you again.